another like channel. You have to like specially order your TNA, and nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. Okay, so is Andrew gonna be like walking us through this? Is he?
Starting. It's starting. Oh, we are live.
Ew.
All right. Wait, no, hold on.
I am.
That pre-show bullshit.
Dumb.
We didn't even sort out who's gonna be like doing the intro and all that junk.
You can hear us talk about it. See, I'm even like considering like giving up on iTunes replays because I'm like 7 weeks behind, anyways.
No kidding.
So I might as well just have it like just be on the YouTube channel.
A YouTube exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's up to you, really.
And
Yeah.
I'm still like not like giving up on the YouTube channel though. I think it's like.
Okay, that's good.
As long as I get a cut of the funds, that's fine.
Because I know I'm gonna be bored during the summer, so.
That's so nice. We're curing your boredom. That is our only purpose. That's very nice.
Like a whole bunch of reasons why I've been doing like a lot of projects. Admittedly.
Good to know.
It's not good to admit, but whatever.
Okay, sure.
Are we live? We kind of technically are live, so we can start at any moment. Do you want me to go ahead and introduce it?
I mean, I figured you were.
Oh, alright. But before that, let's actually, like, advertise this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, have you posted in the thread yet?
Hold on. Ooh, wait, now I have to change the thumbnail. Ooh, wait. Oh, no, it still says WrestleMania. I am a mess. Hold on.
You've let everyone down.
Oh.
Again.
You know me.
It just wouldn't be Andrew otherwise.
Pretty much.
Poor you, to be honest.
Okay, there we go. That looks better.
Wonder how many people are going to be coming in here being like, where's Steven? Steven's not here, I'm leaving. This is boring.
I'm ready for it, to be honest. I want that to happen.
Like I said, I told y'all, like, I didn't want to do it, so.
I'm getting ready for it. No, but if you weren't doing it, then people would have definitely called us racist.
Oh my god. Oh.
Are we being silent, or...? That was not an answer, that was some heavy breathing.
That was a laugh, actually. My laughs just sound like heavy breathing, apparently. Because only 50% of them make noise.
I was about to ask who Mabel Power was.
Oh, fuck you! Just get fucked all the way to fucking wherever you need. I quit. I'm leaving the podcast. Have fun.
Oh my gosh. No, because then we're going to be called sexist.
Exactly. And straight phobic, apparently.
You're like, they'll be like, have fun dealing with pussy power.
Oh my gosh. Okay, if it's gonna meet in a minute or two, then I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Wow. Dumping us.
Are people even gonna come in? I don't even know. Like, this forum has been dead for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, but that's cute. I love that about it.
That
It's
nobody
so
wants
much
to
less work for me to do. No, that the forum is dead, not that the podcast is dead.
There's 2 people watching now, and it's me and you.
Oh, good.
Oh my god, I've been getting into this like cross stitching thing, and like I'm like,
Ew.
it's fun. It's fun because you get to make like pixel art,
Oh.
and I'm almost done with it. Yes, yes, bitch, yes. I just get into the strangest shit. I swear.
I'll be right back, too, then.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Viewers.
But that's just because we're so good.
Podcast flopped. Oops.
Bitch. You're so rude. You're legitimately so rude. There's 4 watching.
Yes, one probably being Michael, one probably being me, one probably being you, and one probably being a spam bot.
And that's cute.
Holler.
Hello. I literally see no comments.
Holla, holla, holla.
Oh, now there's 3. So literally the spam bot is gone.
No, I refreshed, so. That was so good. We're so popular.
Keep telling yourself.
Three views. When will anybody else's show, to be honest?
God, I'm so tired. Why am I doing this?
Because we asked you to.
You
And you
forced
love
me.
us?
You dragged me out of my retirement home.
Well, you volunteered.
Excuse you.
You volunteered for one thing, and then we talked you into doing another.
No, not another. Both. Cause I'm
Yes.
hosting it and I'm speaking.
True.
Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna start anyways. Hello, everybody. Welcome to. Wait, actually, you know what? I should go close the door. Hold on. I'll be right back.
A plus.
Do-do-do-do. That must be a really long room. Like a really long room.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna talk. Oh wait, I'm leading discussion. I kind of need to know what I'm gonna speak about. Introduction.
I told you to do an outline.
Well, I'm used to like someone else like speaking, and I haven't planned it. Leave me alone. Okay, so we're gonna talk.
How are you used to that? You were the one doing that every week when you were regular.
I know, but like when I was listening to when I was listening while you guys were doing it, like someone else was doing it, so yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm a flop. I'll wing it. I always wing it. That's cool.
Do you want me to like send you an outline in the PM?
I think I'm good. I remember.
Okay, then just start your intro. We'll correct you along the way if we need to.
Because you know damn well that we will.
Yes. Y'all bitches won't leave me alone. Hello, everybody, and welcome to HB Weekly, the podcast for the #1 women's wrestling forum. I was forcibly dragged out of my retirement home. I was living a very happy life until Cordelia and Michael showed up, and they're like, "Hey, join us for the podcast," and then they dragged me, and then Cordelia proceeded to post an Alexa picture, so I had no choice, and yeah, that's how I'm here. So welcome everybody, welcome the 4 viewers, 3 of which being us. Yeah, and with that, we'll just get started, and joining me today are 2 others.
Actually, only 2 of the viewers are us because I'm not even in the chat. So, hi everyone, I'm Michael Sykes.
Hi everyone, I'm Summertime, aka Cordelia, because everyone just doesn't want to type the word summertime.
It's a bit long.
Oh, look, someone joined us. Hello.
Oh, it's... See, my rampant advertising worked. You owe me like $20.
Alexa choking gif, yes.
It works, okay? It gets my point across.
So this week we're not joined by Travis or Steven. They'll be back very soon, and hopefully Steven will know how to run the podcast by then, because I am not getting dragged out of the retirement home again. So today let's just...
You think
Okay.
you're not getting dragged out of the retirement home again.
Okay. Alright. Sure. Sure, Jan. Today let's talk about WrestleMania, of course. WrestleMania, the last one was the WrestleMania special, and that happened before WrestleMania, so we got a couple of thoughts. And let's start off with the pre-show match. We had Team Bad and Blonde against Team Total Divas in a 5-on-5 tag team match, which was on the pre-show, like I mentioned. Thoughts?
I'm still not calling them Team Total Divas. They are Team Bella to me, especially with it being Brie's last match. Rest in peace. I'm still not over it. As you can tell by my avatar on the forum, I'm still grieving. The match was a lot better than I expected. I had to watch it a few times because just once was not enough for me. It was everything I expected and more. A+ effort.
Team Ban and Blonde did not live up to the hype their name made me think that they were going to live up to, and that made me sad. And that's just appearance-wise. But wrestling-wise, I liked the match. Like, I was going in expecting it to be like, oh, it's just going to be a clusterfuck tag. Like, hopefully there's some good spots. But no, I was actually surprised at how well everybody did. And 90% of the people in the match looked good for a WrestleMania, so that's great. So, good on you, women. Yeah. Last ever Divas match. Last ever Divas match, by the way. This tag match.
Yeah.
So
the Divas
I think as a final Divas match, it's a good way to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went out on a high note.
Was good.
Yes.
I'm just sort of disappointed that, like, because like Lana was like the one who started the whole thing. I was expecting her to be like a lot more involved in the like process. But I mean, it's her in-ring debut. I don't think they were gonna have her do much anyways, and they couldn't have a job because it's her debut. So.
I mean, they also couldn't have her job because she couldn't have pulled off that transition into the S-Lock that Naomi did. So.
Oop.
There's that too.
Let's see. Cordia, who didn't look good?
All right, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love me some Tamina, but I do not think she tried very hard. I think Lana's was okay. I didn't love it, is the thing. I didn't actually notice Paige's was different until I actually looked at it, and I think it was different. I'm still not 100% sure it was a different attire. Brie, for her last match, she kind of just pulled an attire that she already had. So,
yeah,
that may be bad.
It looked like she kind of just took one of her old tops and then, like, took Nikki's shorts and just, like, was like, okay, this is good enough, and walked out there. And that was sad. But some of the girls delivered. Like, Summer was looking flawless.
Yes, she was. I loved Summer.
Emma was delivering with her stay-in shoulder pads.
Emma. Yes.
Jacking them directly from Nia Jax's closet. And then Alicia. Alicia stole the show. She looked perfect. The hair, the outfit, the everything.
What about Naomi? Naomi was sort of ordinary, I think.
Right? Yeah. Also, you can tell Natalia tried to do something, but I still wasn't feeling Natalia. Like,
I feel like
it looked weird to me there.
I would have liked Natalia if she didn't spoil it. I think.
See, I didn't even see it beforehand. I didn't get spoiled. But at the same time, it took me, like, until the second or third viewing to be like, oh, she's wearing something new. Because she's been wearing these cat suits for so long that they kind of just all blend together for me.
I just got it. I just got why she wears them. They're cat suits.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
Fuck me. Alright. we cracked the card. We cracked the card here on HP Weekly.
That was a stealth pun. That snuck up on me.
You know what? This is the reason why I went into retirement, and I'm starting to miss the retirement by every second now.
I also want to mention my favorite part of the match was Foxy bringing back the scissor kick, and she did it really well. She didn't land on Summer's back, bless her. And I was living. I actually stood up out of my chair and screamed.
My favorite part of this match was that Emma was in a lot of it for no apparent reason. Like, for some reason, she got a heck of a lot of the time in this match. And so I'm saying thank you to Miss Taryn Terrell, who I pray to every day, for allowing this to happen.
Oh dear. Do it for Candace.
I will.
I did it for Candace, yes.
I will also say that I thought Eva did really well. I wasn't expecting much from her, but she got in there, she did what she had to do, and she did a good job of it.
I liked Paige in the match. Like, I haven't been feeling her, but, like, at least she took some risks this time around. Like, she actually, like, you know, was somewhat, like, besides her moveset, like, you know, she always goes for something like high risk at WrestleMania or, like, these big pay-per-views, because she knows that's when her job security's at stake. Yeah.
What did she go for? Because I'm not remembering.
The crossbody off the top rope.
Is that? I mean, Kelly did those. Like, are we supposed to be impressed?
You know what, Michael? Just let me have this one moment, okay?
Are you trying to downplay the amazing wrestling ability that is Kelly? Like, how dare you?
No. Well, no,
How
but
dare you?
Kelly was able to do those in like a year of training. So should I be impressed that Paige is pulling them out? Like, that's not a WrestleMania move. Goodbye.
Okay. I was like, let me just have my one moment for Paige, and then Michael's coming in here like, nah, bitch, not today.
Ripping out a gray extension.
But also on the pre-show, this is something we can discuss. We discussed the potential rumor of the women's championship basically coming back, but it turned out to be true. Only this time, they're calling it the WWE Women's Championship, and then the old title is just the Women's Championship, and then it's like a completely new like lineage now. So thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, it's lineage, not lineage.
Whatever.
Lineage isn't. And I don't like the belt. Like, someone posted a picture on the forum of a different version of it with like the black background instead of the red, and then like pink diamonds or whatever, and it looked like instead of like gold around it, and it looked so much better. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Something about this title is bothering me.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I looked at it, and the first thing I thought of was those. I don't know if you have them, but the biscuits with like the little like dollop of jam like in the middle. That's what it reminded me of, and I still can't shake that. And so, I mean, it's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me the more I see it, like the Divas title did. But we still have an ugly belt to represent our division. Like, that didn't change, so sad face.
I also don't like how lazy it is, that they literally just took the WWE Championship and gave it a repaint. Like, I could do that in WWE 2K16 or whatever in like 2 seconds. It doesn't take much effort.
I think the reason they did that was just to stress how close it is, to see that like the men and the women are equal.
And I can appreciate that, but it still looks lazy.
Oh yeah, it looks lazy. But I actually like the little side plates. Like, the girls can get side plates now.
Oh yeah, Char's side plates look cute.
Yeah, I was
like,
living for that.
We're like imagining our faves like side plates on them. Oh my god, yes.
Mm-hmm. And roses are going to look beautiful.
If it happens.
What's it gonna be? Like, is it gonna be like a baby with like the Costa Rican flag? Is that because I'd live for it, to be honest. I'd feel it.
I mean, that would be great too, but
it just means that every bitch has to have logos now, like just in case they do win the title.
Which is fine with me.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, like, but I know some of them are gonna be stupid. Like, if we go based on the Titantron, Emma's is just her fucking lips.
Oh, they literally reused Team Bad and Blonde's Titantron for Emma's.
Oh my gosh, is Naomi's gonna be a glowing sneaker? Like, these are legit questions I have.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so. This can take up so much of the podcast. Just us trying to figure out which bitch's logo is which.
But sort of like let's kind of transition a bit. Let's go into the actual like title match. So like, obviously the stipulation was that the winner of the Divas Championship match would actually become the new Women's Champion, and then the Divas Championship would be retired. And we had Charlotte going at it with Sasha and Becky. So thoughts on that?
I will start with the entrances. I liked Becky's entrance. I liked Char's entrance, and I loved her robe, actually. Like, it was serving me Ric Flair from his retirement match, and I lived. And then Sasha's entrance, and I was just like... Because she comes out, and I get this... Like, first off, it's Snoop Dogg and this other girl. And I have this issue with live performances in general because I don't think they sound good. But, like, that's all you're doing for your entrance, sweetie, at WrestleMania? There's nothing else special about it.
To come out, and
She got some confetti, too. She got confetti.
I mean, you could buy that stuff at the 99-cent store. I'm not impressed. But... and then her gear. Sweetie. Like, okay, I get that it was an Eddie Guerrero tribute, and I appreciate that. That is awesome. And I liked the shorts she was wearing on Raw the next night. That was cool. But the pants she showed up in looked like she raided Bailey's closet, and I was not okay with that.
Yeah. Entrance-wise, Becky's was kind of a letdown because, to be honest, I wanted something more. But then I was just like, her entrance is already the coolest of the three without anything. So it was kind of like, like, I'll deal with it. But she lost her hat in the first 3 seconds. So I was just like, oh, all right then. Thanks, Beck. You did well. You did well, bitch. Charlotte's was probably the best out of the three. And her robe being made of pieces of the original Ric Flair robe was cool too. Like, they put like little like spiels and like stories behind everyone's outfit besides Becky's was cool. And I'm mad that there wasn't a story for Becky's, but it's whatever. But yeah, I agree. Sasha's was that fucking bitch that was singing, the girl that was singing was off key so bad.
Oh bless.
Like God bless her for trying. Like, she deserves like some credit. Like, I'm sure they just found her on the street and just was just like, yeah, like, we'll just go with it. And she tried. Like, God bless her, she tried, but yeah, it was a mess. And Snoop Dogg's like made up Sasha Banks rap was I hated too.
I thought Snoop's Dogg part was like cute. Like I wouldn't have changed it, but like the girl singing just like sort of like. It reminded me of like I don't know why. Just like the girl just reminded me of Blue Pants for some reason. And
she was just singing over the normal theme song anyway. So it's not like we needed her there.
Oh my, yeah, like yeah. They could have kept the song and then they could have put like the instrumental in between, and then go back to the actual song. But then the girl was like singing the whole entire time, and then she missed a verse while Sasha was walking down the ramp, and then proceeded to sing again. It wasn't.
Yeah, and she was late on her cue coming in too. She had to like quickly run out, and she was like out of breath, and she's just like, "Had a dream, man." I was just like, "Oh, sweetheart, you tried, and I love you for that."
I feel like we're spending too much time dragging this girl.
All right, sorry. Next up, Sasha. Like I said before, I like the idea of what she did. It looked ugly though. Like, I'm not gonna hold back my punches. It was ugly looking.
The match was really good though. I love the match.
Oh yeah.
Like, out of like NXT seeing Sasha, like this combination of Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha going at it, I wasn't expecting like a whole bunch of like new spots or anything. But like these bitches were getting creative with like jumping off like the top rope to go into sunset flip and shit, like while one of them was like holding the other one. I don't know, and then the moonsault off the top rope too.
Oh my gosh! And the bit where Char has Becky in the figure 8, or I guess it was the figure 4 because I don't think she was bridging, and then Sasha comes in doing a frog splash from literally nowhere. She's completely off camera, and you just see her dive in.
Yeah, that part made me laugh. And you can tell there were parts of the match that were like a bit rough, but I don't think they detracted enough like from the overall match. Like, one thing that I remember is like the Becky dive to the outside where she hits Ric Flair. You know she was supposed to like try and hit Sasha with that, and Sasha was gonna pull Rick, but she didn't even want to hit Sasha. She went straight for Ric Flair, and that made me laugh because I'm just like, that's such a thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can tell the plan was for her to like run at Sasha and do it so Sasha could pull him, but no, she just went straight on for Rick. She was having none of his shit, and I loved it.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, I thought... Oh, you go.
I also like Sasha's suicide dive to the outside that turned into like a cannonball senton out of nowhere.
Yes!
Like, literally mid-air, it just changes into a different move, and I'm just like, okay, how did that happen?
But yeah, I really liked this match. Like, it was my match of the night by far.
Oh yeah. Easily.
But I am mad how... The ending made me mad, but I guess it was supposed to make me mad, so...
do you think it was
living
right
that life.
Charlotte to win?
Yes and no. Well,
Like for me, like I like by going with Charlotte, they're making like the first title reign a little bit more like stable because they like obviously like Charlotte's reign has been great so far. So like to have her win the women's championship again and to just sort of continue where she left off will be like a good starting point for the championship. But then people know that Sasha's gonna win this, and I feel like it's like
yeah.
a missed opportunity for them to like not give it to her at WrestleMania.
Mhm.
It kind of makes me. No,
I
you
said
go.
it
I'll
in
just
the-
wait.
I said it in the WrestleMania results thread. Charlotte earned a win with that performance. Like, she was the star of the match for me. And so, in that sense, yeah, I think it was the right call. I can't argue with her getting that win. But it also feels like, she's had the title for so long, and now they have to keep it on her for a while longer because you can't have, like, a 1-month reign for the new title. You can't start it off like that. And so it just seems like her title reign is going to be dragged out longer than it should be now. And I'm not really interested in that.
Yeah, the way I was looking at it going into this match is that a lot of people were already like ready for like Charlotte to lose the belt, like especially with the way that she's been retaining it the last couple times, where it's been through Ric Flair cheating. So I think people were ready, like really ready for like somebody else to come in, and WWE not capitalizing on that, I think was a bit of a mistake on their part. Like, because I feel like this was, like, the perfect moment. And I don't care whether you crowned Sasha or Becky. I just feel giving it to one of them here would have been the better decision. And I just feel like this Charlotte reign is going to be, like you said, dragged out for so long at this point that we're all just going to be really tired of it by the time that it's done. And I feel like that's going to taint this, like, first little bit of the title reign, like, for the new title.
All right. Well, I mean, basically Cordia clocked everything, so I'm kind of less speechless here. But speaking about that, so the next challenger for the title, and you can tell this is obviously going to be a filler feud, is going to be with Natty and Charlotte, and this kind of plays into the whole like they have to keep like Charlotte's reign busy, and like sort of mildly like have her involved because they need to extend her reign a bit. And I feel like, yeah, so thoughts on, like, Natty versus Charlotte?
Like, I enjoyed their match at Roadblock. It didn't have any kind of context or any kind of build-up, but I enjoyed it. And I feel like a lot of people probably enjoyed it, and that's probably why this feud is happening. Because they're like, oh, we're going to get more good matches out of Natalya and, like, build up this title with good title matches. And that's like a decent way to look at it, I guess. I can't really argue with that logic. But at the same time, I have a hard time getting invested because it's complete filler. You can't spin it any way that isn't filler.
Yeah, to be honest, like, I want to like this feud. I really do. For the sake of Natalya's career, I want to like this feud. But it's kind of just not enough. Like, they're basing it off, like, you're not respecting everybody else in the division, Charlotte, you trash heap. So I just don't quite... And especially with what they did this Raw to build up to another title match, that we know Charlotte's not going to lose and she's probably going to cheat to win again. It doesn't make any sense, like, storyline-wise, to have that happen, to have her keep cheating and cheating and cheating.
Mm-hmm.
If Natalya's getting the rematch, either Charlotte needs to win clean and have it be a story of, like, I can do this without Rick, or Natalya needs to win. Or otherwise, this story just makes no sense.
Especially with the fact that Natty has like backup with like the whole entire fucking team of Total Divas that they can bring out and just keep Rick busy. And
well, except the Total Divas are only on her side when that fits the narrative. Like, they're around when they need to have a match that ties into the show, but otherwise, no, they don't care about her.
Yeah, that's like the fucked up logic too. But yeah, that's I don't understand. Like, it just feels like just lazy. It just feels like, like they could have done like so much better, especially with like other girls that could challenge for the title, especially since Natty did already. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
like that's what I'm thinking. Like we've kind of already had this happen a couple times, and it's not as if they're building on it. They're using the same story that they were always doing. I have a famous wrestling dad. So do I. What? I can be the superior, but I have genetics. I do too, bitch. It's that story, and I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest. Like every Natalia storyline that they do is just, you know who my dad is? Yeah. But do you know who my uncle is? Yeah. Uncle. Yep. Wish it was my dad. It's just making me so mad. Like so mad.
So, uh, my other problem with that is the fact that like Natalia never even like won from
Yeah,
like
she
from the
didn't.
Charlotte match. So like we obviously know what's going to happen, and they're just I don't know. I just feel bad for Natty. Like she keeps like losing to Charlotte.
Like, why don't they just make that the angle of the feud? It's just like, oh, Natty, you say you have all this heritage, but you've never beaten me. Nah, 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 you dumb bitch. Like, just do something like that. I don't know. I don't know what they
Yeah.
need out of it. But, like, come on, you can't just give us this, I don't like you, and then have Charlotte be like, how dare you not like me? I'm the best. And try to do that feud again for the 19th time with Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm also mad because all the segments have been messy as hell that they've been in, and I haven't been able to do anything with them, and it just makes me
Oh,
mad.
that the segment the night after WrestleMania was a tragedy, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
was. You can't even blame that on Charlotte. That was the crowd. The crowd hijacked that stuff and threw her off so bad, and I just felt so sorry for her. Because you could tell she had no idea what to do with that.
Yeah, she was just like
Yeah.
she was like trying to like at one point she was going to like go from her face to her heel shtick, but then she realized the crowd was like that, and then she went back to face, and she went back to heel, and then it was honestly messy. She was
Didn't she start chanting for Bailey like with the crowd? Like I think I remember that.
See, I thought that was actually cute, like acknowledging
Yeah.
the chant, kind of hijacking them a little bit. That was a decent idea.
Yeah, but the thing I remember most is Natty like walking out and getting the microphone and having to do the like "Hey Charlotte" thing like 5 times.
Hey Charlotte.
She was
Hey,
like,
Charlotte.
"Hey Charlotte," and nobody noticed, and she was just like, "Hey
Oh, like,
Charlotte," nobody noticed, and she was just like,
I'm getting the
"Fuck,"
mental.
and then had to like climb up on the rope. Hey Charlotte, notice me.
I'm getting the mental picture of that annoying little thing in Legend of Zelda. Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
I'm important too. Look at me.
No, and then when you click on the little thing, it just gives you the thing that you know it was going to give you anyway, and it doesn't add to anything. It's the perfect analogy for this fucking segment.
Yeah.
God damn it. And I like Natalia, but this is a mess. Everything's a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that, we can move on, and we can move on to like a potential feud that's going on that nothing really happened yet, but like we see it coming. It's going to be Emma versus Becky Lynch.
This is already the greatest feud of all time ever in the WWE ever, and that is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Cordelia's clearly enjoying it, even though nothing's really happened so far.
Nothing needs to happen. Just the idea of it happening is enough for me.
Like, I do wish we would have gotten some, like, progression this week, though. Because we've had one backstage segment where they faced off, and then Becky had a Fallout interview where she threw some shade about Emma stealing things, and then we had the SmackDown picture-in-picture interview with Emma where she was just, like, rehashing the Bailey storyline all over again, pretty much.
Yeah, but we complained, the whole thing we complained about with the Team Bad and Blonde versus Team Brie at WrestleMania was we knew Lana hated Brie, but they never gave us a reason why. At least
Yeah.
for this feud, we have like a reason why Emma's like, fuck this bitch, even if it's the Bailey storyline again.
That's true. I appreciate that they're at least giving it a reason.
Do you think like who do you think this feud is gonna benefit?
Becky.
Like not like in terms of like who shines out better, but like who's going to actually like win the feud.
Oh, I think it's a little too. You know what? No, I was gonna say it's too early to tell, but no, Becky, I feel like they're more inclined to do something with Becky than they are Emma.
Yeah,
sort of sad,
Becky.
think
I could really see this going for like a couple months and having like maybe Emma win like the first match, like Cameron style versus Naomi, where it's like a roll up or like cheat victory, and then having Becky beat her in the rematch. Like I could see that happening, and I'd be happy with it.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
But then Emma's coming back to the main roster, and she's already like, she doesn't have the build up behind her to even like make the feud compelling. Like if Emma like had a separate
Wow.
feud with like maybe like, with like Paige, and then Emma came out on top of that feud, I feel like the whole like feud with Becky would have been a lot better. Because you know she just came back from NXT and she's already like losing again.
But well, first off, she's not losing yet.
Well,
She
if we were
got
to
win over Paige
theoretically,
this week.
like, go down this like path.
Okay, but it doesn't even need. Just because she takes a loss doesn't mean it's going to feel like a loss. Both of them can walk out of this feud better than they came in.
That's true.
Like it could be mutually beneficial.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
And to be
I
honest-
just wish they did something with Emma before throwing her into like a Four Horsemen feud this early. I don't know. I feel like they could have done something with like Emma other than like have Becky and Emma like go with separate feuds and then they meet. Because I feel like this feud is gonna be really good, and I just feel like it's just kind of a little bit early and just kind of randomly thrown together from the beginning.
I'm just glad Emma's getting some investment.
Yeah.
Oh my god, me too. I thought she was gonna come up and be Jobber number 3 instead of Jobber number 2 like she was last time, but I'm actually really impressed that she's getting something out of this. Like, they made her coming up like a decent sized deal, and now they're continuing like she's here, she's back, and she's fucking pissed. Like, that I like.
And they brought up Eva along with her, and they have Lana that they've been building up as for like becoming an in-ring competitor, and neither of them are getting this feud. It's going to Emma, and I appreciate that.
The thing is that, okay, now that you bring up like Eva and Lana, like, do we even have that many like compelling faces right now? Like compelling faces. Like Paige is sort of like in between. She doesn't know if she's playing heel or face, even though like she's playing face most of the time. But like, do we even have anybody like that's strictly a face that's going to stay a face?
No, okay. There's literally, I think our face total is literally just Becky, Alicia, and
Natalia.
Sorry, Becky, Alicia, Natalia, and Paige-ish, depending on the week. But depending on the week also depends on Alicia. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I think we're definitely a bit heel heavy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think Carmella should come up really soon.
Yeah, but that makes the other idea I had for the Emma feud really bad if we're that heel heavy.
Yeah. Well, why? But you mentioned bringing up Carmella, but I don't know. I don't know if Carmella is on a level where she could carry a feud like that. Not carry as in like do the bulk of the work in the ring, but carry it as in like be the sole face in a feud.
Yeah, I feel like if they were going to do that, they'd need to get Enzo and Cass involved.
Yeah.
Like, just to get her over a bit more.
Which wouldn't be a bad thing, but it, you know.
No, it wouldn't. But I was kind of thinking that maybe we might get a Dana, like, managerial debut for Emma. If they want. Like, I was thinking that could happen.
I'm missing both of them being together.
As much as I miss them being together, like we just pointed out, the roster is a little too heel heavy right now.
Yeah,
And-
but I was thinking that she would just be manager rather than
But it's
in-ring
still
competitor right now.
it's still iffy. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'm just saying it's kind of iffy.
Well, I think that sort of covers everything, right? Right.
In terms of the Becky
we
Emma
need
feud.
we need to talk about the sexiest of the sexy. For WWE,
Yes.
by the way.
Queen.
So let's wrap up WWE and then let's talk about Wait, is there much to talk about NXT? Well, I mean,
Wait, whoa, wait.
Did you
He
just
just
skim over the sexiest of the sexy? How
Yes.
dare
He
you?
just talked about Maryse.
y'all
Mighties.
can do that. Y'all can do that.
Alright.
Can't stand you.
I'll do my thing first, because then Michael can get his gushing out of the way. I felt real bad for her when she came back. And cost Zach. I was just like, that poor thing is gonna get so much hate mail from like the 12-year-olds on Twitter. Like, I'm just like, she's gonna get rammed, and it's gonna be so bad for her. But I've been liking it so far. It's nice to have her back. It's nice to have a diva return in general, let alone it be one of the better divas of the past coming back. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm excited to see what she does from here on, but I haven't been really checking in on her because I watch very little wrestling in my week, and scouring at the extra segments is too much effort for me.
Can I go
So,
now?
Michael, here's your chance. Yes, gosh.
Yay. She's back. Yes. Queen Maryse. I love it. Oh. See, this is the universe working in my favor, because just as one of my faves walks out the door, another one comes back. It doesn't quite fill the void that Brie left, but it's making a good effort. It's a good effort. I loved everything about her return. Just jumping out of the crowd and assaulting Zack Ryder's dad. That was perfect. And then I actually love the fact that it seems like she's strictly a manager for right now, because that is a role she excels in. She's a great
killing
character.
it. She's making Miz really interesting right now. Like,
Oh yeah, she's a great character. She's good on the mic. She has a flawless look. The only fault she really had was her ring skills, because she didn't care. And so I think if they can avoid that this time around, yeah, this is what.
domestic.
Huh?
The backstage segment made me
Do
laugh.
we look like farmers to you?
But yeah, everything about this return is
the
perfect.
Biz groupie. Oh god, I love her. Oh my god.
I'm kind of ready. I don't really think she has to wrestle, but I want to see a couple French kisses given out. Like the DDT, not the actual thing.
I just want her coming out.
Like, even if it's just like irrelevant. So maybe she just like gets over JoJo's shit one day and just French DDTs her backstage and just like, you bitch, walks out. I'm here for that.
Or if she doesn't feel like putting in the effort for a French kiss, just French TKO them. Sure. Kick them in the
Or
back
just
of the head.
slap the shit out of them. What are we gonna? What name are we gonna give that? Le slap of the French.
What's his name?
What?
5 fingers to the French.
Like,
What?
You can't call her diva anymore.
Oh. Well, she's just the sexiest of the sexy.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, true.
I mean, I just want to see her like come out to her theme again. When she came out to like introduce.
She did.
Yeah. When she came out to introduce Miz, I was like, yes, but she needs to like do that more often. Like come out like every time she announces like. Whenever Miz comes out, like she comes out to her theme, kind of like.
So you want to do Lana? You want her to be Lana again?
Cause like I love her theme, so.
Poor Lana's out of a job. I just realized we have another foreign blonde manager in the division, and she's better than Lana. So poor Lana has no career anymore.
You know,
No wonder she got in the ring.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that's why she transitioned into the ring, because they knew Maryse was coming back, and they're like, "Yeah, you're kind of gonna get overshadowed here. Bye."
Poor thing.
Do we see do we see Maryse like returning for another feud, or do you think she's gonna stick to Miz for a while?
I don't know. I think it's a little too early to tell. I'm fine with either way.
I honestly think that she's just here for Miz. At least until Total Divas comes up, and she's on it, and she has feuds on that to work with. But other than that, I think she's strictly Miz-centric.
Yeah. I mean, I just want more backstage segments from her. That one with the domestic thing was just like giving me life. That was like one of my favorite segments of all time. Oh my god. But I think we can move on now.
Oh my god, and hold on. And in that segment, I love how she had to clarify that The Miz does actually like M&M's, so that M&M's isn't like, what the fuck? At WWE. She was just like, how dare you put blue M&M's in there? Now, don't get me wrong, The Miz likes M&M's, but not the blue ones. And I was just like, good job avoiding that lawsuit, WWE. You did that well.
Oh.
Alright, well, moving on, let's talk about, well, I mean, wait, should we skip, NXT? This week we had, you know what, no, I'm mentioning your NXT because, like, it birthed one of my favorite gifts right now. We had, we had a, match with, it was, like, right after, so it was, like, the aftermath, so they didn't really have much, like, anything going on. They had Bayley going at it with, oh, Lord.
Liv
Morgan. Liv Morgan, which I think it's just to reestablish Bayley and just to say that she's still here and she's still going after Asuka.
Liv did a cute job, though.
Yeah, it was pretty cute. I liked Alexa versus Tessa because when she choked her and just like looked at her. Oh my god. Oh.
Yep.
I love her facial expressions. Like she was giving her like the fucking like bitch face. She has a bitch face.
But going back to the Bayley match, which this is the only time I'm going to be saying those words, but I Liv was straight up jacking Trish Stratus's moves in that. Like, did you catch the like handspring into the whirlybird thing?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sitting here like, oh, so we're straight up jacking from Trish now. That's cute.
It's just like I love when you see a wrestler and you can tell which tapes they've been watching. To like you know what era Liv Morgan has been studying for her WWE debut, which is fine. I don't really like Liv that much, and it's not like I hate her and don't want to see her. It's just like she just doesn't do anything
She's
for
just
me.
kind of
So
basic. Like she's not really that fluid in the ring. She looks like she's like getting into position for every single spot she's going to do.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I don't. It's not like an Asuka thing where I want her gone. It's like I'm okay with her being there, and I know that she's only going to improve. But right now, she just doesn't do anything for me. But I hated the fuck out of those pants that she wore. Like, and I know I've seen she has better pants than that. She should burn them because I just could not with those pants. Could not do it.
What about Michael?
What?
Well,
Oh,
I sort of mentioned the Alexa match too, so.
Oh, right. I liked the match. As much as I can, I guess.
This is how I feel about NXT. Like, Emma left, so Dana's sort of in limbo. And then Eva sort of left, which kind of leaves Nia in limbo. And then you have Bayley, who's just sort of there. She lost her title. And then Asuka's Asuka, so...
Yeah, we're not
NXT
talking about her.
Left for dead right now.
It makes me laugh because we were in such a renaissance for so long, and then all of a sudden it just got cut off, and like you can literally see the truck crashing into the side of the wall. Like you can see where it happened. And so now they're just trying to pick up whatever watermelons weren't smashed in the crash, and it's just not looking good.
But I love Alexa's character work. I think she is fantastic as a character, and with like the charisma and the promo side of things, she's great at it. But she doesn't have a moveset right now.
Yeah.
She has a handful of moves that she does, and then she like does a bunch of stomps and like hair pulling and
elbows and stuff, but she doesn't have any moves.
Alexa is literally the queen of everything except wrestling.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And so God forbid when she gets good at that and nobody else is allowed to have a favorite because she's taken over the fucking world.
Oh yeah.
But also the one thing about this match that like stood out to me other than the face thing for Alexa was fucking what's her name? It was Tessa, yeah?
Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, okay. Her no-selling the double knees at the end made me so mad. Especially since that was the finisher of the match, and she just, like, lay there on the floor and did
It's kind of
nothing.
hard to sell that move a little bit, though. Like, nobody
Yeah,
really
but
sells
most
it
people
right.
do, like, but most people at least, like, come up, like, in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah.
Like, they just got kneed in the middle. Like, she was just lying on the floor. She was just like, I'm taking a nap, bitch. You can just do whatever the fuck. And, like, so I don't want her to get signed because she's serving Deonna Purrazzo to me right now. And I cannot deal with that.
That's a bit much, but okay. I like Tessa,
Fine.
actually. I do want her to get signed. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I didn't catch the issue with the selling until Cordelia pointed it out in the thread, I think it was. And then I went back and I'm like, oh, yeah, that is a thing. But, yeah, I don't know. The match was fine.
Yeah, I mean, it was just average, nothing really bad. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
That's kinda
Also,
what
I don't get why Alexa has become, like, the tester bitch, like, for NXT that people have to debut against. Like, I don't quite get why she is the one doing that.
Because they want to give her a bunch of squash matches to make her a semi-credible threat.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think she's the correct choice for that kind of
Well,
thing.
no, I agree with that. I'm just saying they're having her murk the new girl so that if they ever need to throw her in there for a title feud, for a one-off, then, oh, look, here's Alexa. She's been destroying all these randos. Put her in there. She earned it, I guess, even though she hasn't
Yeah.
beaten anyone with a name. You know.
I wish she I wish Alexa instead of Alexa they could have Peyton and Billy go at it right now, because I feel like Peyton and Billy are like, they're always on the live shows and they're sort of developed their characters to a point where they can like actually wrestle like good and like have a character on TV. Like, come on. Well, I mean,
I'm going to be a broken record here. I agree with you on Billy. I don't see what everyone is so into about Peyton, so she can stay in the back, but I do want to see more of Billy.
I agree. I agree that I want to see them more and more. But I honestly I think Triple H or whoever it is that is booking NXT is really scared that their gimmicks are going to be fucked. Like, they're just going to flop and no one's going to get it. So I feel like they're trying to, like, hold them back, like, as long as they can. So, yeah. Maybe they're just terrible people to work with backstage. I don't know. Maybe nobody gets Australians and we get a hard rap in the WWE. But, yeah. I don't know. I really want to see them because they're like my favorites. But yeah,
Part of that sounded like a bit of projecting, but okay.
how dare you? How dare you? This is not some bitch's fucking psychology course. This is the HB Weekly podcast. Wink. That's the HB Weekly podcast.
You know, for
tell your friends.
heartbreakers.me, that's heartbreakers.me, because Andrew didn't say it when we did the intro.
I was gonna say it when
Wink.
we were like gonna close out, but okay.
You can download our podcast on iTunes. That's
You can't, we're, like, 7
iTunes.com.
episodes behind.
Yes, but you can download some of them.
You could download one from like 3 months back, maybe.
Exactly. That was our good episodes. That was back when we were like messier.
Oh,
Well, I was at least. I think I'm still driving the bus in those episodes. Good times. Good times.
Okay, so we're done with NXT for now. Right now. So let's move on to TNA, and I'm actually gonna say like TNA has been like sort of on and off for me, but right now sort of on an on period because it actually feels fresh because Gail's not champion right now, but yeah, we had Jade become the new TNA Knockout Champion by beating Madison and Gail in a triple threat match. And then, like, the storyline that they're playing is that, like, who was the one who, like, you know, orchestrated this whole thing. And now they're sort of playing into that with Maria trying to be, like, the leader of the Knockouts. So, thoughts on that?
I will say my first issue is that the triple threat that crowned a new champion was like 4 minutes tops.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how are you going to give that match? How are you going to give that match so little time? And it was a good match too. Like, Gail was pulling out some new stuff. Like, there was this like neck breaker DDT combo thing that she did that was pretty good. That looked pretty great. And I'm like, this could have had another like 5 minutes, and it would have been great. But you cut it off at the knees for no reason.
Poor Madison, to be honest. Poor Madison. She's just getting lumped in there. Like, thank God she still has a job and everything, but, like, I just feel like she's just there to, like...
I mean, if she doesn't like it, she can just exit along with the rest of the beautiful people. Because Angelina left, Velvet's on her way out.
Well, yeah, but Angelina made sure to go get her degree in beauty before leaving that mess of a place. So, I don't know. I just feel like... I know Madison is like an 80-time champion, and she doesn't really need another title win, but it would be nice for her to get like a serious, like, credible feud. Like, the last thing I remember is goddamn Ninja Queen. Ninja Queen. That's the last thing I remember her doing, so...
Why do you have to bring that up?
Because it's one of the most iconic segments of all time. No.
Oh, God.
I remember that week. I was the only one arguing for that segment.
Yes, you were.
And I was a mess.
You'll still be the only one arguing for that segment.
Iconic. No, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad for Madison. Like,
do you know what
I feel like I feel like she's waiting for a contract to run out, to be honest.
Like, the only thing I feel sorry for Madison is her new theme. Like, her new song is, like, they got rid of Killer Queen remix for that, and I was like, oh my god.
That hurt my soul.
And then, like, on Twitter, I started hyping, and I was like, oh, the Killer Queen era is over. Like, this is the new me. And I'm like, oh, yikes. I was like, oh my god.
But the Killer Queen era is the one era people liked of you. Don't kill it.
Oh, god. She literally killed the Killer Queen era. Oh, god.
That's so sad. So sad.
And then they still have her with fucking Velvet, and I'm like, oh my god, like, just end
Not
it.
for long, at least. See the Velvet.
Release her.
Hopefully it'll never be seen again.
And then, what do you think about Jade winning the championship?
Into it. I am very much into it. I love her.
Yeah, she's surprised.
Thank God it's not Gale.
Her, I like, you know, her hair. She got her aesthetic together. She broke it out from the dollhouse, and she got her gear together. She got her aesthetic together, her hair together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She got extensions, and the dye job doesn't look nearly as cheap anymore.
And let's not. Wait, I feel like I forgot something. She got. I don't know. I'm just paying attention to her gear right now because her gear is like better than the stupid dollhouse plaid skirt shit.
Yeah.
But she's still dealing with that stupid doll parts theme song, which like just does not fit her.
Yeah, no, that needs to go ASAP.
When I watched One Night Only, she had the Hamada theme, and like even though that's like a typical like Asian theme, you can like, you know, every Asian wrestler comes out to in those One Night Only pay-per-views, like it actually suits her. So like I wouldn't mind if she went with that.
The fact that they actually have an Asian theme is just sad to me.
But every company has a generic Asian theme.
That shouldn't be a thing, but okay.
I know, but even like in NXT for Hideo Itami, his one starts with like the traditional like Asian gong thing.
I don't even remember his theme because we haven't seen him in like 15 years.
I know, so, but his one is just the one I remember. But at least Kana's one you could literally give to anybody, and I just called it Kana. Yeah, fuck Oscar. You could literally give to anybody, and it probably wouldn't make a difference. So
you know, I wouldn't know because I haven't been able to listen to Asuka's theme since it was given to her. Like, I liked it for like a week or two, and then I realized who it was associated with, and I'm like, okay, I can't be seen with you anymore. And I just deleted it from my list.
Yeah, the worst thing that she ever did for her career was that kick of doom, and she was dead to me. So.
Let's see. Oh, let's talk about...
Back to TNA.
Yeah, back to TNA.
Maria. Good old Maria getting her fucking life back in TNA.
Maria's honestly...
Go her.
I love her right now. She's like she makes the like everything more animated and entertaining. And especially the segment where she came out, she's kind of dragged almost everybody. She called them all sheep, and she was like, I forgot what she said, but she was like, ooh, I don't know. She called them irrelevant, and then she called them like sheep, and then like just like she basically called them like animals, like just who fight each other, and she's like the first lady.
And the way she blatantly ripped off Madison's promo to Tara, do the right thing, Jade! Do the right thing! That was glorious.
Oh god. And then next week we're gonna have a match to determine the leader of the knockouts. The leader of the knockouts.
The only thing I don't like about Maria is her entrance theme.
Oh,
it like sounds
burn it. Oh my god.
It sounds like one of those generic ringtones that you get on your cell phone. Like you get a new cell phone and that's programmed. It's like number 6 on the list.
It's serving Madison Rain without the switch to construction side in the middle.
Exactly.
You know, the original, the real cute one.
It reminds me of Bo Dallas's theme.
Except there's a reason that Bo Dallas's theme is like that.
Yeah.
With Maria, it's just like, okay, let's give her elevator music.
Because she's a miracle.
I do love that they've committed to calling it Miracle instead of Miracle.
I know.
Like they're forcing an A in there where it doesn't belong, and normally that would irritate me, but I just appreciate the conviction.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like she fucked up once. She was just like, if I'm fucking up once, I'm fucking it up every single time. So good on you, Maria, for being consistently bad.
Exactly.
Well, that sort of wraps up TNA for now. We could talk about Jade versus Madison before we kind of wrap up the weekend review. But I don't know if you guys have any words for that, because we already talked about Madison. We already talked about Jade.
Yeah.
The match was fine. I don't really remember anything from it. Except
I do have a criticism. Jade switched her finisher from the pile driver to the STO.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing. I wanted the package pile driver brought back.
Or like something new. Like I know she's good with kicks. I wanted her to have like a finishing maneuver, like a kick that will like just like knock bitches out.
Well, but I feel like kicks are overdone though. Like it's hard to find.
I don't know, but like.
Yeah, it's hard to find a unique kick these days though.
Yeah. Just the STO, just like sort of like ruined it for me.
You know that's one of Alexa's transitioning moves. She did it. She did it a couple nights ago to what's her face
but she choked her out and she gave her that face, so automatically it's 10 times better.
Exactly. She had to compete with that and she failed.
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at her poor misfortune of a finisher, but I will.
Alright, well, that sort of wraps up the weekend review for now. Before, like, I know we have a couple of news stories. I wanted to talk about, like, this just came up, like, I think, like, an hour ago. Nikki is going to be coming back. If she's, like, expected to come back, she's going to be back in the summer. So do we see her like, being involved?
And she said, like, June or July was, like, best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna come back and snatch that title win from Sasha.
Ooh.
Don't.
Ooh.
I mean, I would like to see Nikki with the title again, but don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see her come back, if she does come back. But I'm gonna need her to be healthy first, so she needs to not rush this. Because I am not ready for her to come back, have one match with her new finisher, hopefully, and just break her neck again. Like, I'm not here for that. She needs to be well.
Ready for the Nikki Bella Buster.
I'm excited to see what the new finisher is going to be, because she can't regress to the Bella Buster. That's too basic. She can't Jack Breeze Yes Lock, because, well, she's not a submission girl. And, like, what is she going to do? Forearm people to death all the time?
Watch her have, like, the most... Watch her have, like, a dumb finisher, but it's kind of cool. Like, I'm trying to think of something.
Bring back
I just want something. I want something that you wouldn't expect to be something cool that ends up being cool. That's what I think Nikki needs.
Bring back the Wings of Love that Michelle McCool used.
Except every time she went for it, I would think she was jacking Emma's double underhook suplex. I'm like, oh, she's going for Emma's. Oh, wait.
Well, no.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if
position? So
Could you imagine if Nikki like came back and just jacked other people's moves? So like she was just like randomly starting to hit like the rear view like every couple matches, or like she'd go into like the Emma lock or like the page turner every so often, and like all the other bitches just like the fuck like.
Oh, give her the
That
PTO.
shit.
Sure, go with that.
PTO on the table.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that we've never seen a match where Paige actually gets a table out from under the ring and just sets it up and just does the PTO on top of it. I'm mad.
That was the biggest missed opportunity. Her match with Charlotte at TLC should have been a submissions on a table match. It really should have.
Precisely. Suffocate them with her boobs. There you go. That's a new finisher. Thanks to Shoaib.
Didn't Jillian?
She
use
did.
that?
She did.
The silicone
See, she's
choker.
stealing somebody else's one. How dare you?
Jillian's was the boob job. That's right.
Oh my god, iconic. Iconic Jillian.
Okay, well, I think that sort of wraps up the news for this week, huh? Nothing really. It's been sort of a
I thought
quiet
you said there were a few news stories.
Yeah, I know. How dare you?
that
You're
was-
just
that
being
was-
a
that was the-
mess.
That was the selling point, just to get everybody in, and then just kind of listen, and then just sort of.
But there's been like news and stuff, hasn't there? There like has to be.
I mean, there's been like a couple interviews, like the Lana interview and the Eva Marie interview, but I don't know. I don't think it's a big topic of discussion.
But I mean, well, wasn't there like the thing with Victoria and allegedly the girl that debuted on NXT versus Alexa?
Oh wait, is it the? Oh yeah, like Victoria was like giving her advice, and then she didn't even like listen to her or something, and then Victoria was like, "Good luck in WWE," like, you know. I don't know. I don't remember. Was it Tessa?
Well, everybody thinks that it was Tessa, but we don't know exactly who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
But to be honest, anybody that gave her that kind of reaction, I think, kind of deserves a little bit of a hit on the face.
True.
Which Victoria is known for doing. Like, she broke a couple jaws in her lifetime.
Well, no, she broke one jaw and one nose. Alright,
but she actually. But I remember watching an interview with Victoria, and apparently some girl was giving her a rough time in a match, so she legit punched her in the face.
Oh.
Like, I remember that from an interview, and apparently she went backstage and everybody clapped for her. Because she punched them on the bitch in the face. I remember that, so don't mess with Victoria, please. She gave the end of her career for women's wrestling, so don't do that. She runs a restaurant, she'll poison you.
She owns a restaurant, she will poison you.
Precisely. When you least expect it.
Cordelia. Oh, Cordelia.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. And also, for news related, we could talk about the apparently kind of leaked plans for the women's title coming.
Oh.
Oh, that's messy. I don't want to. Didn't they say they were just gonna go with Natalya and then feud with Sasha at SummerSlam?
Yeah, well, yeah. So apparently, yeah, it's gonna be Natalya for the next 2 pay-per-views.
I don't believe it.
And then leading up to Sasha snatching the title at SummerSlam.
It sounds like a Dave
Which-
Meltzer article. Because they know they're not, like, everybody knows that Sasha's not gonna fucking win at, like, Extreme Rules or some shit.
Yeah. Let's reiterate that SummerSlam is in August, which means that would entail Charlotte holding the title from early April until August. After winning it at what was it, like October of last year?
Was it October?
Because it was no, it was Night of Champions, so I think September.
Yeah, September,
So
yeah.
that's almost a full year of Charlotte as champion. Let's let that sink in for a second. Full year.
Oh
Charlotte.
God, the year, the year the Divas division got its flair back.
I mean, I'm just glad that she's, like, a really, entertaining
wait,
heel,
hold on.
But, like, I
Cordelia?
feel like she's gonna run out of material.
Yes.
Cordelia, it's not the Divas division anymore. It is the women's division.
No, but when she
Superstars now.
started, it was the Divas division. So them getting their flair back was them turning into the Superstars division. Got you,
Yeah.
Michael. You just got fucked up. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. Does anyone have anything else to say on this topic, or are we all just recoiling in horror from this plan?
I'm pretty much just recoiling.
Alright. Also, Shoaib has been spamming the chat for a full 90 minutes, telling us to talk about Eve on Supergirl. So do any of us actually watch Supergirl?
I didn't watch Supergirl, but I watched the bit that Eve was in.
Oh, how
that
did you
must
enjoy
count.
it? Because I don't live in that country, so I can't see them like when you get them legally, and I prefer not to illegally watch things. So how was she? How did she do?
I think she did well. Like, well, she was playing alien, and like, you know, those aliens are kind of expected to have kind of stilted dialogue. Like even Superman has that kind of stuff. So she did what the role asked of her, and she did it pretty well. I enjoyed it.
Good on Legend Eve, continuing to be a legend even post her WWE career.
hmm
Andrew, I'm assuming that you did not watch it.
No.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't even blame you because the show is awful. But
Yeah, I was when doing research for my Cartoon Kingdom character. I watched her like appearance on the show, and it was fucked up. Like it was terrible. So sorry if
Yeah.
you really do enjoy Supergirl, everybody, but that one segment they did with my character was a mess.
but yeah,
Any more news stories?
I'm looking at it currently. Oh, we had a bunch of new signings, didn't we?
Oh.
all right.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, those girls. Do we remember anything
I mean-
about them?
Like.
Yeah, I do actually.
Alright,
what are we
good.
gonna talk about? Like, we haven't even seen them wrestle. We're just looking at their looks.
Well, I've seen
Exactly.
Nikki. Like Nikki Storm, she's got some history. I've seen some stuff from her. I like her. So I'll put that 2 cents in.
Yeah, one of them was serving me like JoJo, if she was like
Bianca.
mixed with Coco Jones or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was that girl. And so I was feeling her a bit. I've got them pulled up in front of me. Carolyn
There's-
Dunning or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She looked cute to me. I could stand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
And then the girl with the blonde curly hair is serving me Charlotte. So I'm
Nope.
gonna keep going.
Not having it.
The Scottish one,
Nikki.
who's Nikki Storm.
Nikki
Yeah,
Storm.
I haven't actually seen any of her stuff, but I've heard a lot about her, so I'm actually excited for that one.
Her look isn't great, but you know, maybe it'll get together with the WWE glow up. You never know.
I think it could just be a bad photo of her personally, because
Honestly,
she looks
she's
kind of
serving
like.
me, from this picture, she's serving me soccer mom, but.
I mean, everyone has bad indie photos.
her
Literally
boobs are great though, to be honest.
Yeah, A1.
Like she's serving the best out of everyone that I've seen so far. So good on you, Nikki Storm. You should. All right, now and then the last girl looks like a skinny Nia Jax.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling it.
Which I'm not opposed to.
Yeah, she's from Los Angeles. Slay, baby.
Oh wait,
No,
she
she-
was an on-air talent for Fox Sports. So does that mean that she's not going to be a wrestler?
Well,
Well, she trained,
I
so.
yeah, I was gonna say she reported to training, and she went to like their training camp. So I would assume that she's going to have training.
All right, so we can hope. But there have been a couple girls that have reported for training that never.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
like Dasha, what's her face?
Yeah, Mendez Lopez. Wait, Fuentes. There you go.
Oh my
Every
gosh.
other Hispanic nickname, the generic ones before I got to the actual one.
Really? There's a car alarm going off right outside my window right now.
Oh, I can't hear it, so you're good to go.
That's good.
Serving awesomeness right now. Yeah, do we really? Is there anything else? I guess I've been like kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for news this week.
I think we're good now.
Are we? Are we?
Yes, we are. This is a mess. Let's be real here. This is a mess.
Is it? I think this is kind of cute. We're going through all the nice things. Also, we could probably talk about Bree's retirement.
Yeah,
Oh, don't make
because
me go through it again.
we kind of glossed over it a little bit. So.
I mean, she's having a having a kid.
Yeah, she's trying.
That's stealth pun. That's stealth pun you did there. Because she's married to a goat, so she's having a kid.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I have problems.
Anyways,
Didn't
yeah.
I tell you not to get funny?
I'm a Becky Lynch stan. I can't not.
I do find it interesting though that she was like so adamant about saying like she's not completely retired. She's just taking a quote unquote a little break. So I don't know. I'm ready for her to be back. I don't think she's gonna be back because I feel like once she has a kid, she's gonna be like fuck you. I don't know. I feel like I would want her back.
I feel like she's probably gonna make at least one appearance when Nikki comes back.
And
that will probably be
tag team maybe for like one night only.
Or maybe not even a tag team. Maybe just managing Nikki.
Well, I mean, I would rather have.
Yeah.
Her, yeah. Bree mode.
Well, no.
Yes.
Yeah, I would rather have her wrestle, of course, but I'm saying I could see that being what she means.
Yeah, I think it will really depend whether or not Nikki is still there by the time she comes back, because I really feel like that's how she's gonna get like her biggest usage, and if not, then she could get like Daniel Bryan as a manager or something. But I don't know. I want her to come back because I'm excited for her to come. She hasn't even been gone that long. But yeah, anytime she can pop in anytime, and I will welcome her with open arms back to the division. Absolutely. Yeah. Also, Kidge brought up in the chat TNA moving into a warehouse.
Oh my god. Oh.
Is the new story coming? Fresh from the depths that TNA has sunk to.
I admire their perseverance, though. Working off of a warehouse, bless their hearts, man.
And it's not even like they just went out and got a warehouse. It's the warehouse they were already using for TNA's shop, Doug. That I'm sure nobody has used in a good 20 years.
We are all going to hell for this. I hope you guys realize that.
We're not making fun of them for being poor. We're just acknowledging the fact that they are.
And we're laughing at
it. The economy is not great. But we have to find the light in the bad situations that we do find. That is the Taryn Terrell approach to life.
Sure.
All right, I think we could wrap this up now.
Are we really ready? Are we ready?
Huh?
Are we ready to wrap this up? Are we really ready? Can I not find one more news story to bring up?
Thank you all for watching.
Just to keep making this run on.
I'm going back to the retirement home. I'm done with this. Hopefully I don't get trapped into doing this again. I'll probably be at school. Thank you all for watching. Please go subscribe to the YouTube channel that you are if you are watching this live, or if you're watching this from a replay. Be sure to go over to iTunes, subscribe, and you can watch past episode, and also join heartbreakers.me for more news and more discussion and overall good time in the women's division that is resurging in the WWE. So, yeah. Any last words?
Well, I've got my usual. Go subscribe to Taste of Tennille and go subscribe to Taryn Terrell on YouTube. There you go.
Is Taste of Tennille just not going to come back now that she's on the main roster?
It's on an extended hiatus, okay? She doesn't have time to stuff her face with low-fat food anymore, okay?
So that's a yes.
Yes, and if you want to see pictures of Taryn Terrell on fire, you can go to her YouTube channel. They are uploaded. They are uploaded on her YouTube channel, so go view that second video and you will see them.
What?
Hot tip.
I'm done.
Well, that's it for HB Weekly this week. We'll see you next time. Bye!
I'm just staying quiet. Bye.
Bye.